Hi y'all, I'm Stenell, the money therapist. Welcome to my channel. How you all doing? I want to first start off by saying thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm new to YouTube, so I do appreciate everyone that subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I bring you a lot of information just based off of me being a business owner of several businesses, and also just the love of finances and all the information of me, teaching psychology, everything that I have inside of me as a therapist, I just compound it together with money and with my experiences being a therapist. So let me jump into this topic today. So I really want to talk about financial introspection. When we talk about introspection, we're talking about emotional. We're talking about our mental and all the finances that surround it. We are in a straight pandemic, y'all. This COVID-19 is real. So I want to make sure that you have some things together. Everybody's talking about this. All the people that you love to listen to on YouTube, we talk about it all the time as far as having an emergency fund. Okay, so that's my top. I didn't number this because I continue to add on. There is no number to me. So there's no top nothing. You need an emergency fund. That's one of the tops of my list. Let's say it that way. An emergency fund is very essential. You need an emergency fund. Look at the times we are in. You need something that you have to tap into just in case you need to tap into something. You need to be able to be diligent in putting your money up. So when you get paid, you set aside the amount of money that you're going to pay yourself first for your emergency fund, period. Okay, I don't have a percentage. Pay yourself first, period. So for me, my husband and I, we pay ourselves. Every pay is $200. So that's $400 a month. If you don't have four, maybe you have two. If you don't have two, maybe you have 100. You have something. And what it does, it continues to build. It builds and builds. It's going to come directly out of your account. You can do that as a sinking fund, which is also a recurring account. You do not see it. You do not touch it unless it's an emergency. Getting your hair done is not an emergency. Getting your nails done, toes done, pedicures, learn how to do it yourself is not an emergency. An emergency is a dire need that those lights got cut off today. We need to turn these lights back on. That is an emergency. Water turned off. An emergency, the tires just blew, but I have an account for that. So you definitely need an emergency fund, okay? The next one on my list is, I speak about this all the time. You need a budget. Every time you get paid, you need a budget. Not swiping, not just taking the money out. Look at my video that I just did previously. It's all about budgeting. I have a spreadsheet. Whether you're on welfare, you get child support, you get SSI, survival benefits, it doesn't matter. Now you're getting unemployment or you're getting your stimulus check. I don't care what it is. You need a budget. I could care less if it's $15. You need a budget. You need to be able to sit down, be disciplined enough, and work on what's coming in and what's going out. My budget is in a link, and all you need to do is just go to my website, moneytherapyinstitute.com, and you click and boom, you will be able to see everything you need to see there. You can go to stenellthemoneytherapist.com and you can get that budget. Any of those websites will suffice. Now, with that budget, if you get paid on a weekly basis, if you get paid on a bi-weekly basis, or however, you need to be sitting down and you need to be saying, okay, this is what I have, this is what is going to this, and I teach you this, to these bills, and what's left over, I teach you goes to debt. So please look at my video that teaches you how to budget. The next thing that you need to have, y'all, and this is really important, and now that we are home, I don't know how to say this, you need to start a business. Like, it's important. You need to do something. God created everybody to do something, right? You need to look inside you and figure out what it is that you can do for extra money. You just need to start a business. And the reason why you need to start a business is because you need to be able to figure out what it is that you can offer, right? And when you start a business, you can write off certain things that you do anyway. You need to start a business. Whether it's a home-based business, I will start there first, right? My online school is a home-based business, but then my other businesses are C Corps and S Corps, and I have staff and all of that. You just need to start a business so you can be able to write off things legally that you're going to do anyway, like when you go on vacations, okay? And instead of you spending your money, you can be writing that off from your business as long as you're diligently working on your business. So one of the things that you really need as far as financial introspection or financial freedom is starting a business. That is one of the most important things on my list. And I also talk about that in my course when I talk about entrepreneurship and the difference between being self-employed and a business owner, because the IRS do see that as a difference. And I educate you in that area, but you need a business. Whatever you know how to do. If you know how to bake cookies real good, if you know how to do hair, if you know how to walk pets and you're a pet lover, you can start off doing anything. I met a young man, 19 years old. He did my lawn. He gave me some information as far as marketing. He's 19 and he did lawns and he did other landscaping jobs, and he was making money. And my job alone cost $250. And he was a recommendation from the neighbors. Whatever your situation is, dig inside yourself. You need a business. If you have any questions, leave a comment, but you need a business. That is very important, because in times like this, you don't have time to be begging nobody or knocking on nobody's door. That emergency fund, that budget, and that business, they all go hand in hand like tying your shoe. You need a business. Another thing that you need is very important is a car account. Okay, so when we talk about financial introspection and financial freedom, a car account is important because you want to make sure that you're not constantly paying car notes or debt and all those things. But a car account is basically you setting up an account that your money can come out of your pay, and you're designating money into your car account. So I always tell the story is that I bought my car, and my car was $3,500. Y'all may say, oh, that's a bummer, but my car is a classic. I get people on the street stopping me trying to get my car. But my car is $3,500. It is a 1997 Lexus. Baby is fire. All gold bad. I mean, bad. All leather kitted out. 1997 kitted out, may I add. Sunroof. I mean, I'm telling you, from elderly men to 26, 27-year-old dudes, like, how much you selling your car for? The point that I want to make is I literally put up $65 bi-weekly. That was it for a year and a half. That's it. My husband saw the car. He was like, guess what I just rolled by? I bought the car the next day after I prayed for it, of course, and I had my car. Listen, you don't want to pay car dealerships. I say this time and time again. I always repeat myself. You don't want to pay Lexus. You don't want to pay Nissan and Infiniti and all. Pay yourself. Learn how to be your own bank. These tips that I'm teaching you is all about you being your bank to you. Loan you the money. Give you the money. $65 is nothing. If you want to double it, then double it. When you get extra money, double it. But a car account is essential when we're talking about financial freedom, because now you're not talking about going out there getting a car loan. What comes along with a car loan, right? You already have to get car insurance regardless if you have a car loan or if your car's paid off. So now you got a car loan. Now you have to do the car insurance, of course, on top of that. Then your car breakdown, right? It's always something. So why don't you eliminate the problem, which is a car note, and get yourself a car account? You're welcome. The next thing is stop buying on credit, okay? When you buy on credit, you basically saying, I don't have the money, okay? And this used to be me. I know I had the money, and the money be like sitting right in my account. I know I had the money, but I don't want to use my money. But you got to use your money anyway, Stenell Dodo. Like, come on, girl. And that used to be me. Stop buying on credit. You can't have financial freedom if you constantly buying on credit. Now, and I teach about this in my school as far as when, because there's a discrepancy as far as credit. I don't believe in credit, but I do believe if you never had credit, I do believe that you need to learn how to establish credit. And I talk about that with secure credit cards, having a gas card, all in my book. And I also talk about it in my school at Stenell Money Therapy Institute. Now, when you buy on credit, you're literally, I always say this, you're choking yourself, you're robbing yourself. Stop it. Stop buying on credit. You don't need to do that. That takes you away from having the financial freedom that you need. All right? We're doing introspection, right? Okay. Another thing you need, and you're going to always hear this, multiple streams of income. One job, one check is just not enough. You need multiple streams, multiple that you are in control of. So with my businesses, there are several S corps, C corps. There's multiple streams, and the reason why there's multiple streams because one didn't get it when I was in the working world, when I was teaching, and when I was out there in mental health and in counseling and getting a paycheck. It wasn't enough, so I had to think, read, learn. How can I get multiple that's always coming in, always coming in, always coming in? So you need multiple streams of income coming in. I talk about that in my school, my entrepreneurship school. Another thing that you need is you need to save money all the time, like all the time. There is no time, I don't believe in anymore. I used to. I don't believe in, well, we're going to pay this off. And no, you need to save money all the time. So basically what I have is I have a sinking funds, right? And the sinking funds basically is the money that's coming in from my check into the designated accounts, right? I have a video on all the sinking funds that I have. You can watch that. Now, but I want to focus on in this video, the main sinking funds that I have is all the time. Thanksgiving, Christmas, they don't change. We know Thanksgiving is the end of November, and we know when Jesus' birthday, December 25th, we know this. It does not change, right? So I have a minimum, and I'm serious, $50. That is it. $50. Don't even look at it. Don't even know how much in there. Don't even care. Because I don't even believe in Christmas like that with gifts anyway. I don't even care. However, my kids do. So when it comes to those sinking funds, you basically need that Thanksgiving account. You need that Christmas account. You need that vacation account. And I truly believe that because people going to go on vacation, y'all going to go regardless. And you know what you're going to use? You're going to use your mortgage. You're going to use your child daycare. You're going to use whatever you need. So you need a vacation. My vacation account, honestly, $100 every pay. For me and my husband, that's like $400 because it's me and my husband. It's $100 every pay. I don't care how many businesses I have. I'm frugal as I don't know what. $100. It adds up. You need a vacation account. So important. And the last thing of the sinking fund, you need a car maintenance account. I just told you need a car account, right? You need a car maintenance account for the sinking fund because your car going to break down. You're going to need an oil change. You're going to need new tires. It's just reality. Things going to happen. Now, if you want to add gas in that, I don't. I have a separate business gas account. I don't. But you need a car account because the car break down. Now I got to go, my rent $800. Now I can't pay my rent because I have to take $250 out to get my brakes done. No. If you diligently plan for things, right? We're talking about financial introspection. If you diligently plan for stuff, you're not going to have no problems. This pandemic is so real. I hope it opened up everybody's eyes to diligently plan. When we talk about introspection, we're talking about our mental, we're talking about our emotional, right? How we feel. This is an emotional time, all right? It is very important. following these steps, that you have these. Anything else you want to add that you can afford, that is good. But these steps here, having your emergency fund, your budget, starting that home-based business, see me in a link, car account, stop buying on credit, stop. Multiple streams of income, multiple streams of income. And you need to save money all the time. That's all I got for y'all. I'm Stenell, the Money Therapist. And please go to my school, Money Therapy Institute. You can go to my website, Stenell, the Money Therapist, or StenellMyersEnterprises.com. Learn all about me. And I'm always going to say, many are called, few are chosen. Are you ready to answer the call? You better go out there and what? Do you?